has been very much the focal point, hasn't she, for the last weeks and months, but particularly in the last few days, making a surprise trip here to Doha just the same day as she found out that she'd failed in her attempt to overturn a ruling by the IAAF to restrict levels of testosterone. And, well, speculation that this could well be her final race in the 800 metre 4. But this all about Caster Semenya. Can she win a 30th consecutive 800 metres? Well, they're off and running. We could be watching a little bit of history here. Caster Semenya, who's been so dominant over the last 3 or 4 years, just slipped into Doha late on Wednesday evening, caught people by surprise. And Steve, what are we going to expect here from Caster Semenya amid all the emotion and all the interest?
Well, I don't know. we're going to find out now. Your ego is going to take them through. You know, at her best, she's a 154 runner, and there's been so much conjecture over the years that she could run faster if she wanted to. I'm not convinced about that. I think this will be still a tough race for Semenya. Athletes in decent shape. AJ Wilson had a great winter. We know Caster has run a few races in South Africa, and it looks as though she means business, though. She's chasing Yarigo. The pace is good and strong. The others are stretched out behind her, and I think it'll be from this point on we'll find out how fast she wants to go. But Niensama trying to go with her.
Well, Semenya in Paris went through 400 in 56.12. It's just outside 56.66 for the first 400 metres. Yarigo doing a good job. Niensama, as so often she has in the past, as she did in London 2 years ago, trying to keep pace with Semenya, but Semenya looking very serene here, very businesslike, that trademark style. Wilson comes to take closer order, but she's a long way back. Don't be fooled by those pictures. There's quite a gap between Semenya and Niensama. Niensama, these two, now you can see. South Africa won, the crowd roaring her on. Niensama from Burundi in pursuit. But look at that silky, smooth, serene style from Caster Semenya into the home straight. Semenya on her way to her 30th victory here. My word, is there any end to her talent? And she's just running away. Is this, as some people have suggested, something of an act of defiance given what's been going on? Look at the clock, 1:54.99. It's just outside the time of Paris last year, but it's very quick indeed. Very businesslike, unemotional. They say that actions are much better than words, and I think Caster Semenya exemplifies that perfectly. She's said very little apart from a few tweets on social media in the last few days, but once again she has delivered on the big stage. It's been rounded down, 1:54.98.
Well, that was a pretty typical Caster Semenya performance in terms of the race. The last 200, the sort of thing that others just can't do. She absolutely was strong, so strong that I'm trying to work out the splits here. Looks like that last 200 may well have been the quickest of the race. It's at this point, you know, Niensama has done her best to try and hang on to her, but you're on about how she manages to hold that form so well. And then if anything in the home straight, she just reached that little bit extra, got the cadence moving a bit more. And well, in terms of the race itself, that's a statement. It always would be, but it'd be interesting to see if she does have any comments afterwards. You know, it's a situation that has created so much debate, and people are coming down on one side or the other. I guess the thing for Caster now is, you know, the choices are not the ones she wanted, as I said earlier, and she has to, I guess, think about that, and we'll see where it goes. But as far as the Diamond League is concerned at the moment, that's the last we'll see of Caster Semenya for the time being. But we'll wait to see what her comments are, if she gives anybody any comments. But a quick race, meeting record, world lead, of course, 1:54.98.
Okay, so congratulations. What are your feelings about this win today?
It's a season opener. You cannot really tell the feelings. It's always hard to run, you know, a first race. But if you run in such weather conditions, and then you feel like you can move, you just keep moving. I enjoy running a little bit faster races. 1:54, that's a crazy pace. It's not suicidal, but at the end of the day, it's all about inspiring, you know, the world, you know, showing the world that, you know, it's possible if you believe. So yeah.
Yeah, it is. It has been turbulent for you the past time. How do you want to describe it?
There's nothing hard about life. It's up to a human if you take it that way. To me, life is not about personal stuff. I put, personal issues aside. I deliver. I'm a sportswoman. I believe in sportsmanship. I studied sports. So this is all about people who are watching, all over the world. It's not about the negativity that is going around, For me, I'm blessed, that I got this such a great talent. And then, when you are a living testimony of God, nothing can stop you from delivering what you have been given to deliver.
But has it affected you personally?
No, not really. I'm a believer. Like I said, there's nothing hard in this world. If there's a difficult, issue, you have to find a way to resolve it. So, with me, with the great team I have, support system that I have, it's not about, what other people say. Those are their opinions. It does not stop me from living. I'm a human, they are human. Nobody knows what they're doing in this world. So we are just here, we're living, a temporary life. So I'm not going to waste my time, focus on negativity. I'm just going to enjoy my life and then live it. You try to be in front of me, I jump you. So that's how life it is.
So last one, what happens for you now?
I keep training, I keep running. So doesn't matter. If something comes in front of me, like I said, I always find a way to come, jump it, If the wall is built, it's like in the US, you build a wall, for Mexico. You always find Mexican in USA, so that's what we do.
Yeah, thank you and good luck.